All right, I hope that's a pretty good shot. When I shoot in 60 frames per second or 120 frames per second at 4K, I can't quite zoom out quite as much as 30 frames per second, but it just gives you a really high quality video. So I like shooting that way. And since YouTube has upped their shorts to a 3-minute deal, I like to shoot vertical most of the time because 3 minutes we can cover a lot of stuff. So I really don't go horizontal until we get in to the 10 to 15-minute videos. But you can see here on this little hunting lodge we've got, we like to leave the doors operational. I don't see any point in framing these and rendering the doors useless unless the customer just really wants it. So we leave the doors operational in most cases. This has got two 48 inch wide windows by 48 tall, so pretty big. Black windows, and these are Performax, another great company. The thing I really like about the Performax is they don't undersize these vent holes. These are very likely to get clogged. You get water in here, and without an awning, the drainage out of these channels, out of these vents is absolutely critical. So if you have windows leaking, make sure these vents are clear, keep these tracks clean, and I'll show you on the inside why I really like these Performax windows. They've got an aluminum track in here, so the sliding portion of the window is just buttery smooth, and black windows, I mean, on slate gray containers and camo and other stuff, the black just looks incredible. I'm a big fan. So we cased this out with a lot of the same material that we did the tongue and groove pine with. We don't have the smell of cedar in here, but we also didn't spend an extraordinary amount of money on cedar, so I guess you can get a cedar air freshener. And then we went with the corrugated ceiling, and that's pretty thin corrugation, so it's super tricky to not dent and kink up and get it to line up right. If you can find some old tin, kind of naturally rusted Corten steel corrugation, that stuff's awesome for ceilings. It's hit and miss if that stuff's on Marketplace, so you can get this from Menards, but like I said, super thin, a little bit tricky to work with. So the only thing we have left to do in here are two bunk beds over here in the corner. We're going to put a ladder, and we're going to tuck those back this way in case you want to store anything here coming in the cargo door in, like a UTV, ATV, four-wheeler, anything like that. But you've got awesome heat and air, enough to run a fridge, good climate control, everything off of just a 120 volt, 15 amp extension cord, which is like how we like to do it. And there's the front of it. So you can see we had some paint that wasn't quite matched perfectly, and this has got 3 tones to it, so we came back and got all that matched in perfectly. Shout out to Sherwin-Williams.